This is Theodorus Rex, and today we're doing a track by track, the band Goatwhore versus Incantation. So yes, I'm aware that both of these bands are on tour together right now, the Vile Ascension tour they call it. I went to Orlando to see it. Unfortunately, Goatwhore didn't make it. Their car broke down and they canceled, and I saw Incantation live. But I saw Goatwhore February of this year in New Orleans, and they blew my mind. They were just stunning and put a big tattoo on my brain of just how good they were. And I really enjoyed the Incantation show I saw in Orlando as well. So much so that I've purchased plane tickets to go see both of these bands again in New Orleans. They're playing August 27th, the last night of the tour. And I know it's New Orleans is Goatwhore's hometown. I plan to be there, and I just can't wait. But anyway, without further ado, I could talk about John. I met John at the Incantation show. I will be meeting Goatwhore, I'm sure. I've got John's autograph right here. He was kind enough to sign the album, and so did Luke. A terrific. Luke is a nice lead guitar player for the band, and what can I say? This is one of my favorite Incantation albums. I think there's a couple of them that stand out, and to me, this is one of them. It's their latest album. And John told me that he was a little bit dissatisfied with the production because it was so clear, so crisp, so you can hear every nuance of every hi-hat roll, that he wasn't quite sure it was Incantation enough or metal enough. And while I can appreciate that, I do like the auditory significance of this album. And I can't say enough about this album, really. It's my favorite Goatwhore album. It's called Vengeful Ascension. And I look at that album cover. Isn't that terrific, with the demon blotting out the sun? Is there any better album cover than that? But what a freaking masterpiece. Anyway, let's put these two albums together and find out which one's the best, track by track, right, as they say. Track one, we're going to go Forsaken versus Ritual Impurity. Now, I love both of these songs. It's very difficult to choose. Forsaken starts off with the drums, and it's got this kind of almost a little bit of an Alice in Chains-ish type of riff there, and the bridge. And, it's a great way to start the album. And the same with Ritual Impurity. Great way to start the album. Just smacks you right in the face. A terrific number. Really don't have anything negative to say about either song, but if I have to choose one, this one goes to Goatwhore. Track two, Under the Flesh, Into the Soul versus Propitiation. Or I can't really pronounce that. I don't know why I can never pronounce that track, but I'm just going to say track two from the Sect of Vile Divinities album, which really the first half of that song is kind of instrumental. And then you get some of John's lyrics. Under the Flesh, however, is probably one of my favorite Goatwhore songs of all time. Certainly my favorite song from the album. So this one, again, goes to Goatwhore, 2-0. Track three, Vengeful Ascension, the album title, versus Entrails of the Hag Queen. Again, very sliver here. These songs are so close. Really love Vengeful Ascension. Took a while, it kind of grew on me. Wasn't one of my favorites when I first, started listening to the album, but now it is. And Entrails was just right away. It felt like the best song on the album, So this one I'm giving to Incantation. 2-1. So next, track four, Chaos Arcane versus Guardians of the Primeval. Chaos Arcane, I know it's a concert staple. They're playing it a lot live, and I can respect that, and I dig it. I like the song. It's great. It's terrific. It's got a lot of riffs. Einstein said that there are two things in the universe that are infinite: the universe itself, and Goatwhore. The number of riffs in a Goatwhore song. I'll see if I can fix that in the editing. Anyway. Chaos Arcane is a terrific song. I love it, but in this case, I'm going to Incantation. Tied up. Track five, Where the Sun is Silent versus Black Fathom's Fire. For me, there's not much of a competition here. This one goes to Incantation. To me, that's the weakest song off Vengeful Ascension. If I had to pick one, It would be that one. Track 6, Drowned in Grim Rebirth. Whew, terrific number, so brutal. And versus Ignis Fatuus. This one is just Sammy. For me, Sammy Dewey just shines all over this one, and Zach Simmons as well. What can you say? Ben is always there, man. He's consistent, but for me, that combination of Zach, the two-fisted coming at you here with Zach and Sammy, this one goes to Goatwhore. Track 7, Abandoned Indoctrination versus Chant of the Formless Dread. Again, Abandoned Indoctrination, just powerful drums. I mean, I just challenge you to just let the song go by and just focus on the drumming in the song, because Zach is superior. Just a wonderful example of what his talents are and what he is capable of. So this one goes to Goatwhore as well. Track 8, Mankind Will Have No Mercy versus Shadowblade Masters of the Tempest Maelstrom. This song is kind of like, for me, it feels like a single, if I had to say, for Goatwhore. And again, I'm giving this one to Goatwhore. They're kind of running away with it here. I mean, I told you that album is a masterpiece. So track 9, Decayed Omen Rebirth versus Scribes of the Stygian. Again, I'm going to Goatwhore in this one. And track 10, Those Who Denied God's Will versus Unborn Ambrosia. This one, is so razor thin, very difficult to choose. I love John's vocal performance on Unborn, and I love the drums. The riffs are strong. I kind of want to give it to Incantation, but I'm giving it to Goatwhore. Track 11, this album only has 10 tracks. So right away, track 11 and 12, Furious Manifesto and Siege Hive are going to Incantation. So we have a definite winner here. And excuse my bourbon. This album is just terrific. I know they're coming out with a new album on October 7th. I can't wait. The new single, Born of Satan's Flesh, is wonderful. I love it. And I can only hope that album is as good as this one. Anyway, take care. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Over and out. If you're at the show in New Orleans, look for me. Take care.